The two most important words you can use. That's right, the two most important words you can use to build your career in the arts, to expand your creativity, to grow your impact in the world. Really, Bob? Only two words? Yes, and that's what we're going to cover on this episode of The Creative Entrepreneur, Season 2, Episode 6. Well, hello, my creative friend, and welcome to The Creative Entrepreneur. I can't wait to share with you my thoughts on this topic of the two most important words. Before I get to that, I just want to mention I have been really busy and active, in particular on a project that I have been referring to as the Empowered Artist Movement. If you're on my email list or you follow me on social media, I'm sure you already know about this. The Empowered Artist is, yes, it is the name of a book. And the Empowered Artist book, the ebook, was released on Amazon back in April. And just in recent weeks, in late June, it became available as a paperback on Amazon in the US and in Europe. So that's exciting. That's not only my 11th book, but I think it's one of the most important things that I have ever written. One of the bigger contributions that perhaps I will make in the long term. I mean, I'm known for music marketing and book promotion. I have a lot of resources and courses, and I've done a lot of workshops on those topics, and I will continue to. I still love my musician and author friends. I mean, heck, I'm one of them, very active to this day. I will continue to serve that market. If that includes you, just know I still love you. I'm actually not leaving you at all. I'm expanding, though, my audience and the people that I reach to include creative people of all kinds. In fact, that's what this very podcast has been doing over the last couple of years. And so this podcast is actually part of this bigger Empowered Artist movement. In fact, I just registered a new domain name the other day. Instead of spelling out empoweredartist.com, I went with an abbreviation, empartist.com. So EMP, short for empoweredartist.com, empartist.com. Check that out. And that page that you'll go to there is sort of like a portal to all things Empowered Artist related. So it links to a way to get my $99 course called 30 Ways to Become an Empowered Artist. It's a course that I have hosted on Udemy. It's normally $99, but you can get it for free when you get on the Creative Entrepreneur VIP list. So again, I encourage you to go to empartist.com if you're not already on that mailing list. It's also, there are links there to the book, the new Empowered Artist book, which I think you would greatly benefit from. There's links to the podcast, but since you're listening to this, you already know about it. However, if you're not already subscribed to it within iTunes or Stitcher or wherever you do your podcast shopping, I would encourage you to do that so you don't miss any episodes. Another thing I'm excited about, I just released the Empowered Artist music video. That's right, and that's actually what we're going to be talking about a little bit here shortly on this episode. And coming soon is the Empowered Artist Mastermind Group, and hopefully some live events in the very near future. So again, this is a movement that has many different moving parts, and I'm just really excited to be sort of at this stage of launching all this stuff and seeing it come together, and more importantly, seeing the impact that it's going to make in the world as we, assuming that you're going to be with me on this journey, as we inspire and empower creative people of all types around the world to not only, feel good about themselves. I mean, inspire, empower is sort of a psychological, a mental thing. But even more important than that, I want people to take that inspiration, to take action and get real results from their activities so that they're reaching more people, that they're, focusing on their art, honing their skills, and God forbid, maybe making some money from it. Wouldn't that be nice if more artists could do that? So that's what I'm excited about. And again, you can go check out that page at empartist.com. All right, great. So what's the deal with these two words that I'm talking about that are so darn important? Okay, here they are. Ready? They're very short. One is just a single lettered word. The other one has two letters to it, but they're very, very important. And those words are I am. I'll repeat it again in case you didn't catch it. The words are I am. And yes, they are very important words. However, let's clarify here. The even more important words are what comes after you start a sentence that way. I am. How do you finish that? There are many ways that you can. There are many roles that you play in life. But how do you finish a statement that starts I am? Do you say I am a starving artist? I am a struggling artist? Do you say I'm an aspiring whatever it is? Do you say words like, well, I am trying to make it as a songwriter or something? And so maybe you see where I'm going with this, but go ahead and state who you are and what you do, and state it with confidence. I am an artist. I am a writer. You don't have to say I'm a best-selling author if you're not, or you don't have to say I'm a rich or famous or whatever. Just say I am a writer. Don't hesitate. Don't sort of apologize, or I don't want to claim it because I'm not quite, I haven't reached some sort of status yet. Just say I'm a writer. I am a painter. I'm a photographer. And in fact, I mentioned there's a new Empowered Artist video out. And what I did was I used this very concept. I reached out to my mailing list. I reached out on social media, and I asked people to send me short video clips of them holding up signs or some kind of image of their own making that stated, I am an empowered artist. And I asked them if they could replace the word artist with some other discipline in the creative fields. However, I said every sign I really wanted to say I am an empowered. And then, so I had people send me clips. I'm an empowered musician. I am an empowered singer. I'm an empowered writer. A lot of people did artist, and it was really cool. And so I edited together a montage of all of these clips of people stepping into their power and proclaiming it. And happened to use a song of my own that I wrote, recorded, sang, all that good stuff. It's called I Can Do This. Thought it was a very appropriate song, as it's an affirmative song. That kind of goes along with that message. And a lot of people have been responding to it well. So I will link to it in the show notes. You can also watch it on that page at empartist.com. Scroll down a little bit and it's embedded on that page. So hopefully you can see the value in what I'm talking about. These I am statements, they're very important. Whether you say them out loud or to yourself, I am frustrated. I am tired, I am lazy, whatever, these affirmative statements that you make, whether they're positive or negative, they do have an effect on how you show up in the world and who you are. And so, really monitor your statements and state what you want. Now, here's the thing. There are people that might say, hey, I'm a writer, I'm a successful musician, and maybe they don't actually spend the time on it. I want to make clear here that, yes, stating this is a hugely important aspect of success and growing your career. However, it needs to be coupled with action. So in the case of these statements, they're nouns. I am a writer, I'm an artist, I'm a musician. Those are nouns, and that's awesome. But they are also verbs. So along with these I am statements, I am a singer, I am a songwriter, make sure that if you're a writer, that you write. If you're an artist, a visual artist, you paint. Or if you're a photographer, you photograph. So combine these I am statements of affirming who you are, where you're headed, and couple that with daily, I believe, action and creating it. So using it as both a noun and a verb. These actually thoughts and actions combined is the most powerful combination that you can use to better your life, create more art, and impact more people. So that's my main message here is how do you finish sentences like I am? And just be observant. I mean, it's not going to apply to other aspects of your life. I am an active person. If you want to get more exercise, I am someone who makes healthy choices with my food, and I am a friendly, outgoing, helpful person if maybe you've been a little bit of a curmudgeon lately. So state what you want, follow that statement up with action, do that repeatedly, and amazing things can happen in your life. And I was really happy to put out that video and so thankful for the 26 artists from around the world. Most of them were from the U.S. admittedly, but I have people from Israel and New Zealand and the UK submitting stuff. So it's really cool. And so, check out empartist.com, not only for the other stuff that's there, related to the book and so on, but also to watch the video and share the video too. I would love for this to spread to more and more people, as a lot of people have found it to be quite inspiring. So here's some homework for you. Why don't you write out some I am statements of your own? Obviously, the I am and empowered would be great. And what follows that? Are you a musician? Are you a designer? Are you an actor? Are you a fashion designer or a hair designer? These are all creative fields. So write those out. What other attributes would you like to embody, or would you like to emphasize so that you embody them more? Actually take the time to write them out by hand, speak them aloud. And next time somebody says, what do? Don't hem-haw around. When I'm trying to do this, where I'm inspiring, I'm hopeful, I'm struggling. No, just say, oh, I'm a writer. And just make sure you're actually writing too to back that up. State it and then do it. Say it and do it. There you go. That might be the nugget of this whole episode here. State what you want, where you're headed, and then take the action to back it up and make it real. So that's the end of my little sermon here. I hope you got a lot out of that. And I hope you stay tuned to the expanding activities of this empowered artist movement. I really would love for you to join me in whatever way that is sharing, the links to this podcast, purchasing the book. And if you find value in it, leaving an Amazon review, sharing it with your friends, talking about it. When I launch this mastermind group, I'd love for you to consider becoming a member. I've got a lot of perks lined up. I'll be launching that very soon, and I would love to start doing a series of live events. I can have this vision in my mind of a room full of creative people of all types, musicians and artists and writers and just people from all different fields, filmmakers and so on, just all mingling and interacting and feeding off of each other. And nothing would make me happier than to do that and inspire these people to share their gifts more with the world, so that artists step into the power that they rightly deserve to claim. There you go. Thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. And I will be back again very soon with the next episode. In the meantime, do amazing stuff in the world. Shine your light, baby. This is Bob Baker saying so long for now.